What's good, y'all? Back. We back with another video, man. Man, we halfway to September. September 1st is Halloween Eve, and October 1st is Halloween. So, why the hell we gonna wait until the 31st of October to celebrate? We can celebrate all month. So, like I said, man, we almost in September, man. We almost there, but so today I'm finna tell you a little bit of history of my dolls and where they came from and where they grew up and what year they came out. Even if I don't know the exact year, I'm gonna guess, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the exact year. So apparently, let's start off with this doll. You know what I'm saying? I already got my doll set up. A lot of fucking dolls, man. I ain't gonna lie, this is a lot of dolls. But I had to do it. I had to get them for entertainment purposes and design and decoration purposes. Because it's Halloween and Halloween is almost here, so I have to get all this spooky shit right here. Because I'm giving y'all that spooky shit, y'all. So first thing first, we gonna talk about Samantha. Now, Samantha, I got her from Goodwill. Now, apparently, Samantha been around for a long time, and she grew up in a home somewhere out in the country, not even in the country, somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, I'm sure. She grew up in a home, and then I think Samantha used to be a little girl. Not saying this doll is haunted, I'm just saying she looked like, to me, she looked like a real person, like she actually was a real person. Samantha was actually a real person. And what I mean by Samantha, I mean by this doll, Samantha. She been around previous owners, and whoever owned this doll literally gave it to Goodwill because she felt like the owners of this doll felt like she didn't belong. She looked creepy, she looked hideous and ugly, but to me, she looked beautiful, she looked cute. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with her. Ain't nothing wrong with her. Nice hair, nice eyes, nice dress. So apparently, I got her from this box. And you gonna tell this doll is old because of the box. I'm gonna show you the box right now. So this is the box where she came in. So I got her from Goodwill in this box. And as you can see, the flowers on here, the flowers on this box match the flowers on her dress. Exactly. That matches. That shit crazy, right? So back to the story. This doll right here, she at least been around for at least 30 years. So the owner of this doll, they had her in the late 80s. So she a late 80s girl because she been around in the 80s. So back in the 80s, the 70s or 80s, somewhere around there, but I'm guessing the 80s. So in the 80s, this when she had a home, and then people that owned her, it was an older lady, like in her like 60s or 70s. She had this doll because her daughter was like 13 or 14 years old. Not even that, her daughter was like 12 or 13, and then she was so sad, and then her mother, the mother of this doll, gave this doll to her daughter because she didn't have nobody to play with. So apparently she came from a long time ago. She came from a wealthy home because you can see the dress in the box that she's worth a lot of money. And if I was to sell her, it'll be I don't know, but it'll be a lot of money because most people that sell dolls, it'll be worth like $200, $300. I'm like, damn. Just for that doll? And it's like, yes, it's good quality. This is high quality. Like the flower dress and the flower box, man, it's like this is the real deal. So I'm gonna give this doll a 9 out of 10 because either a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 because the flower dress, like she's really gorgeous. Like look at her eyes, like look at the dress, like everything about her, the hair, everything about her is really cute. So I got this from Goodwill. This is Samantha. So the next doll we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about the next doll. So I'm glad, there you have it, y'all. That was the story of Samantha. I got her from Mercury site. Mercury site. You know what I'm talking about. It's that one site. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. So got her from Mercury. You can say I say that Mercury, whatever. So she been used previously. So I got her from Mercury site. This is Abby. And she's a early 2000s girl because she doesn't look that old to me, and she looks like she came from a good wealthy family. So about Abby is the type of person that she can fit in with anybody. So apparently the owner of this doll, she was a mother. She had a mother, and the mother of this doll, for some reason, she gave it to families, and she been passed down from generations because I think the mother was thinking, oh, she's too cute. I'm gonna give it to my daughter. She's too cute. So the mother's daughter of this doll, the mother of this doll, the mother that owned this doll, she gave this doll to her daughter. So apparently the daughter was like, no, I don't want the doll. You can have it. She looks scary. So apparently the mother told her that this is a gift for you because the mother's daughter's birthday was on the way. So she gave her a little birthday present. So apparently the daughter just got sick of it and just be like, you know what, fine, I'll take it. And so apparently the daughter had this doll for about like 2 years, 3 years. And this is in the early 2000s. In the early 2000s, they had this doll. So, and for some reason, she gave it up because she thought she was too older for that. She was too big for that. And apparently, she was like 10 years old. The daughter was like 10 years old, 10 or 11. Then she apparently gave it back to her mother. So her mother ended up selling it online. So, yeah. So when I got this off Mercury site, I talked to the owner, and the owner said this used to be my mother's. So I'm guessing that was her. This is her doll. And then the mother gave this doll to her daughter, and I think the daughter sold this to me. So who I was speaking with, the owner online about this doll, that was her daughter, I'm pretty sure. So that's Abby. She's cute. I'm gonna give her a 10 out of 10. Nice eyes, nice blue eyes, nice curly hair, nice dress. She's real gorgeous, you know what I'm saying? She's not that creepy, man, but like I said, man, some people may think she's creepy, but I don't think she's creepy at all. I mean, the only thing that's creepy about her is her eyes because they look real lifelike and they look real human. So she looked human as hell, so that's the creepiest part. But other than that, she's cool. Like, she don't mean no harm. She's friendly. She's nice. She can fit in. So we're going to put Abby down, and that's the story about Abby. So she been around in the 2000s. She looked old, but she's not old because this is a 2000s doll. So in the early 2000s, that's when she been passed down through generations in the early 2000s. So next, we got Sarah. Now I got her from Goodwill. Now the truth about these dolls, hold on, give me a minute. You see, I like it. Okay, this doll came with a stand, and I got this from Goodwill. So now let's go back to her real quick, and I'm gonna talk to you about something later after what I say. So about Walda. This is Walda the doll. Now everybody know these are the dolls from the late 70s. So in the early 70s, this is a Walda doll. But I gave her a name because she didn't feel like she didn't have a name. But the only thing I like about Walda is she got cute blush face, cute hair, cute flower dress, lipstick. So I give her a 10 out of 10 and the reason why I'm gonna give her a 10 out of 10 is because this is some high quality shit. She came around in the early 70s. This is Walda the doll, and I got her from Goodwill. So the story about this Walda doll In the late 70s, it was an older woman. She had been like 70 or 80, and then she gave this little doll to her daughter, right? So her daughter was like 5-6 years old, and this is in the early 70s. So this is like maybe 1970, 1971, somewhere around there. But like I said, this is in the early 70s. So the lady gave this doll to her daughter. The daughter is 5 years old, and then her daughter was like, no, I don't want it. But apparently she changed her mind and got the doll. And then what she did with the doll is she put it in her closet because she low-key thought it was creepy. Y'all ever saw that movie, The Remains? Because that one horror movie, this one family moved in this house that was previously owned, and it was like historic facts about that house. The house was haunted. And next thing you know what I'm talking about, The Remains. Look it up. Y'all ever saw that movie, The Remains? So apparently in that movie, the family moved in the house, a Victorian home that was built in the 1800s. And then they found old antique stuff in the attic, and they found this doll in the movie. Now, I don't know if the doll was haunted in that movie, but they found a doll just like this in that movie. So basically, if I was them, I'll leave that house because I'm not messing with no antique stuff. Especially, I don't know what that doll been through, whatever, but I got this from Goodwill. And the reason why I trust this doll is because apparently when you get stuff from Goodwill, it's rare. It's a rare chance that a doll will become haunted, because you can get haunted dolls at Goodwill, but this is not haunted because apparently I haven't seen no activity from her. So apparently she came from a wealthy family, and the mom that gave her daughter this, the mother is like 80 years old, and then her husband passed away because I think she had a disease or whatever. So her husband passed away, and then the husband bought the daughter this doll in the 70s before he passed. So the mother ended up giving this to the daughter because her husband passed. So she wanted to give this to the daughter for a gift because of her husband. So she gave this doll to her daughter, and then all of a sudden, the daughter just got sick of her. And then this has been passed down through generations and generations and generations. Back in the 70s, she's been around a bunch of people in the 70s. And the reason why you can tell it's old, because look at the dress, look at the face, all that, look at the body. Like, this is old, but not only old, it's old but gold. But this is some high quality shit right here. The early 70s of dolls was crazy. This will be worth almost $1,000. This is some high quality. If you Google Walda doll from the 70s, you will see, and you will know the history of these dolls. So there you have it. That's the history of this doll right here, the Walda doll. I called her Sarah, so this is Sarah because I don't think she had a name. I'm pretty sure she had a name, but the name didn't fit her. But I call her Sarah because she looked like a Sarah, and then she looks chill. So there you have it. Put that little girl right there. Put that fella right there. Now, next, we got Rachel. Now, the Rachel doll, I got her from eBay. So apparently, she's been around in the 70s. So this is a 70s doll right here, late 70s. So she came from a poor home, a home that was destroyed and abandoned. So she came from an abandoned home, but a wealthy family. So the family moved in that abandoned home, and then they turned it into something. They made the home look like a new home. So when she came from an abandoned place, apparently the family got so rich, and then they ended up turning that house into a mansion. But it was a mansion, but it was an abandoned mansion. So in the 70s, she been through a lot, but not a lot. But whoever owned this doll, the owner of this doll apparently died from cancer. So this doll came from a wealthy family, and then the mother of this doll ended up selling it because everybody thought she was like creepy because of eyes. So the mother gave this doll to her daughter. The daughter was like 7 years old. She gave this to her daughter, and the daughter was like screaming and hollering because she didn't like how she looked. She looked creepy, like, I'm scared. I don't want that dog. Get it away from me. So apparently the mother just got sick of it, and then she ended up selling it online. And then people online bought the doll, and then they sold it again. They sold this doll again. She been sold to many sites. Not only many sites, but she been passed down through generations. People kept selling her online, and then next thing you know, I found her online. I'm like, damn. And the reason why I had to get this doll is because she looked kind of cute. And the only reason why you can tell this doll is from the 70s is because the dress. Look at the flowers. Look at the flowers. Old pretty doll. So yeah, she's been passed down through generations. I don't know much about this doll really. I'm just giving my best expression how to explain what she been through and who owned her. So like I said, whoever owned this doll, it was a mother that passed away, and she came from an abandoned house. She came from an abandoned mansion. And like I said, she's been passed down through generations. Not only her creepiness looks bad, it's just like her eyes. They look really, really human. So that's it for her, for Rachel right now. This is Rachel. I named her Rachel. What year did she came out? I have no idea, but it has to have been the late 70s, like 1975, maybe 1976. So this doll was given to a little girl that was 5, 6 years old, or maybe 7, but at least 5, 6, or 7. And then the daughter just gave it up and didn't even have it. And guess what? Before the mother passed away, she gave this doll to her daughter. And then the daughter didn't even kept it for one day. She just didn't want to get it. She don't want to keep it. So apparently the mother got so sick of it, and she just kept selling it online, selling it to different places, different flea markets. So apparently she's been sold on eBay, and I picked it out myself. So I thought it was cute, you know what I'm saying? No bad vibes. Her eyes just look a little, a little human, but I don't get no bad vibes from her. So we're gonna put Rachel down, and that's the story of Rachel. All right, now we're gonna go about this. We got the baby doll right here. So I got her from Goodwill. This is Baby Lisa. I named her Baby Lisa. I got her from Goodwill, and the story about this doll, I'm gonna give her an 8 out of 10 because it's pretty kind of small. And the reason why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 because it's not bad, but it's not good. So it's like in the middle. And the reason why I had to get this doll because it looked really, really creepy. Like the eyes just, it's a whole nother level. Like this doll looked possessed, like demon possessed, and that's the thing. I'm giving y'all a spooky shit. And the reason why I went to Goodwill and picked this doll out myself is because, oh my gosh, this doll looked creepy as hell. I think it will go good for my video. Oh, I think it will go good for my content. So I had to get this doll because I want to give y'all a spooky shit. So I had to get this doll. I got this doll in a heartbeat, and I was like, man, this will go good for my YouTube. So I had to get it. So do I feel weird vibes from this doll? No, not at all. I don't feel no weird vibes. Now, the history of this doll is unknown. Like I don't really know what she been through, but Lisa been through a traumatic life, and there's a reason why she's not smiling, because she's been through a lot of trauma, a lot of hate. She's been through a lot of hatred, people, and people treated her like crap. They kept giving her away, and whoever owned this doll, the mother that owned this doll, it was a mother. This is in the 80s, right? So I don't know. It's like so hard to understand. Like this doll is so old. Like this doll is at least the 70s or 80s. This is a 70s or 80s doll. So I'm guessing I'm gonna say in the 70s. So in the 70s, right? It was a mother that owned this doll, and then she got so mad and pissed off because her daughter, they went to a flea market, and the mother of the daughter found this doll at a flea market, and she kept begging her mom, can I get this for my dollies collection? And then her mother was saying, no, 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 put that back. I don't like that. I don't like the look of that doll. The look, it creeps me out. So apparently she kept bugging her, Mom, can I get it? Mom, can I get it? Mom, can I get it? She kept bugging her all the way until she got done shopping at the flea market. So her mother was like, oh my gosh, give it here, give it here. She didn't even say, okay, yes. She just said, give it here, give it here, give it here, and threw it in the cart. So apparently she had this doll for at least 2 days, maybe not even a week, like 2 days. And then apparently her mother got so sick of the doll, she thought the doll was haunted because the daughter kept putting this doll in her mother's room for a prank. Like, oh, I'm sorry, Mom. Hey, Mom, did this scare you? Did this scare you? And she kept saying that and kept saying that. And all of a sudden, the mother threw her in the garbage. And ever since then, she took it out. She threw it in the garbage, and then her daughter snuck in the garbage and grabbed her. And then her mother gave her a spanking and told her, like, I told you not to touch the doll. I threw it out for a reason. So the mother, for some reason, she sold it, and she went back to the flea market and sold it to the flea market. She gave it back to the flea market and donated it because she thought it was creepy. So there you go. That's the story of this doll. She's been through a lot. She's been thrown in the garbage. She's been hated on. So this is a cute little baby doll. So this happened in the 70s, like 1971, maybe 72. So this happened in the early 70s about this doll. The whole story about this doll happened in the 70s. She came from a wealthy family. They lived in a nice house, and she'd been through something. So there you have it. That's the story of Lisa. We're gonna put her down. We're gonna put baby Lisa down right here. Now, let's talk about this one. Now, apparently, actually, what's the name of this dog? Corey the Clown. Yeah, Corey the Clown. So, got him from eBay. I got Corey from eBay, and he been around for a long time. I'm gonna give this doll a 10 out of 10 because the clown costume is phenomenal. Like, it's incredible. Like, look at the face paint, the teardrop, the lipstick, the skull cap, like the clown pom-pom ball. Like, this is like literally, like, I can't go wrong with this. This is a doll that I can't deny. And everybody know these dolls pretty much. Like, if you're a big clown fan and a clown doll collector, you know these dolls, like the brand of these dolls. So basically, this is a ferret, but it's a clown doll, but it's a ferret because it's the brand. That's the name of the doll. So apparently about this doll, I wouldn't say he been through a lot, but he been through a little trauma because the creepiness on his face. So he been around he been passed down through generations and generations. So all these dolls you see, was at least created in the 1800s, and then they got passed down through generations in the 70s and 80s, maybe 60s, but the 70s, 80s, 90s. So he been around for a while. So it was a one story. He came from a poor home, a poor family, and then I think the mother was thinking about getting his son a doll for his toys. So apparently the dad picked this doll out for his son. So his son was crying because he thought the doll was so cute and it looked really good for his collection of toys. So he cried to his dad and be like, oh my gosh, thank you, Dad. I love this doll so much. So the son had this doll about a week. He was like 8-9 years old. So apparently he had nightmares, and he thought it was a doll. So the dad told the son, you're just having nightmares because you're watching all these scary movies. So the son was really, really watching scary movies, and the dad got on his ass and told him, why are you watching scary movies? That's the reason why you're having nightmares. And he was talking about, the son said, no, I didn't. It's the doll. The doll giving me nightmares. So do I believe that? I mean, I don't, but at the same time, you never know. But it's just a doll, right? So apparently I have no problems with this doll. I had no activity, nothing paranormal, but this doll story is phenomenal. We're going to hear the story. But like I said, the son had the doll, and then the doll was like, he thought the doll was in a different position. So the doll was on a bed, sleeping on the bed with him. He slept with this doll, and then all of a sudden he woke up in the morning, the doll was on the floor. And then next thing you know, that morning, like, he didn't even have it a week. He had it like a few days. Never mind. He had this doll a few days. So it all happened in the 80s. So this happened in the 80s because in the 80s everybody had these dolls, and these dolls were so popular in the 80s. So this is like 82, 83, around that time. So the son woke up that morning and cried and yelled at his dad and said, the doll is haunted, the doll is haunted, get rid of it, get rid of it. I woke up the next morning, the doll was on the floor. I didn't do it, Dad. His dad kept yelling at him, son, calm down. You just must have knocked it on the floor when you was moving. He's like, no, I didn't, no, I didn't, no, I didn't. And then his dad got sick of his complaint, and then next thing you know, he gave it away and sold it online. And just, he been passed down through generations and generations. So, do I think this doll is haunted? No, I don't think it's haunted. I have no activity. I hadn't had no activity about this doll, but you never know. You never know. Anything is possible, but I personally don't think it's haunted. I think it's innocent. I think it's cute. I think he need love. I think he got feelings. So it's a cute little clown doll. So that's the story about Corey the Clown. It all happened in 1982, 83, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to put this little fella down. We're going to go to the next clown. Andy the Clown. Now, I don't have no stories about him, but Andy the Clown, I don't know what he been through, but he been through we're not gonna really talk much about this doll. I got this doll from eBay, so he's good. He's been around since the 80s, so he been through a nice home, and people just sold him. They got rid of it because they thought it was too cute to be holding on to. So apparently whoever owned this doll, the owner of this doll, thought about giving it to the daughter or the son, but apparently the owner of the doll was a mother. So the mother was like, you know what, I'm gonna just sell it online. We're gonna give him a home because he don't need to stay with us. We're gonna give him a home somewhere else because I think he's too cute and too pretty to stay with us. He's a cute little fella. We can't let him stay with us. So we're gonna give him. And the son was mad. The son was like, no, mom, no, give it here. And the mother told the child, like, come on, just give your son the doll. But the mother was for real. The mother was like, no, we're gonna sell him online and take him to the flea market maybe, or we might donate it. So they end up donating the doll, and for some reason they got this doll and sold it on eBay. So I picked this one up because I thought it looks cute. I thought it needed a home. No bad energy, just good vibes. So that's the story about Andy back in the 80s. He's been around in the 80s. So that story I told y'all about Andy, that was like 1984, 85. So Sabrina the Clown, not much story about her because this is a brand new clown doll I got from eBay. Brand new. Haven't been used, but I don't know much about her. All I know is it's brand new. She's been made in the 1800s, and then she's been passed down through generations, and she's been passed down like in the 80s, so around like 1984, 83, she's been passed down, and then she ended up on eBay for some reason, brand new. So the dress, I give all this a 9 out of 10. So that's the story about Sabrina, man. I have no much story about Sabrina. All I know is she's been through a lot of previous owners, but the owner told me she's brand new, but I don't really believe that. I'm not buying that because she's been around in the 80s. So that's it for Sabrina. Brand new doll. She looked brand new to me, but she's been around somewhere. early century. She been around in the late century, like 1980 something. But she was created in the 1800s. So I'm gonna give all these dolls, I'm gonna give them an 8, and I'm gonna give them a 10 out of 10 because I just like dolls in general. All these dolls is a 10 out of 10. Now, Jeffrey the Clown. So as you can see, Jeffrey the Clown been in a home in the 1990s, right? So as you can see, the tag. It's a tag. Hold on. Yeah. So y'all see the tag? Matter of fact. Yeah. 1991. So Jeffrey the Clown doll has been around since 1991. And in 1991, he was in a big, wealthy home, and then for some reason, the doll looked so creepy because the eyes. And the parents had this doll for like a year. And they had that doll so long that they gave the doll up and sold it online, and they gave it to the flea market and donated it. And he been donated for plenty of times. So in the late 1990s, the early 90s, this doll had so many complaints that the doll was moving on its own. It kept making weird noises. So that was the rumors I heard. So apparently this doll has been passed down through generations. So I have no problems of collect this doll because I think the doll is cute, a cute decoration. You can't go wrong with this doll. And I might get some more clown dolls, but for now, these are the dolls I have for right now for a while. So this is cute. I don't mind getting another one like this, but this is the best high quality doll, and I can't give this up. So I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. The dress, the clown dress, the costume, the makeup, the hair, the hat, like it's crazy. It's crazy. So about to end the video right now, man. So this is the last video I got. Now, and that's the story for Jeffrey. That was Jeffrey the Clown. Jeffrey the Clown. So we got Kevin the Clown. So Kevin, I don't really know much about this doll, but all I know is he been passed down through generations. And I really have no story about this doll, but all I know is this doll was around in the 80s, so in around 1989, 1988, this doll was told rumors. They had rumors about this doll was being in a different position, and people say that because they think the doll is creepy. Like, just because a doll look creepy doesn't mean it's haunted. It just is creepy. So I heard rumors that the doll was in a different room. And the mother that owned this doll was told her husband that the doll is in a different room. I'll have the doll sitting on the counter or on the couch. Why is it on the floor? Why is it in a different location? The father said, the husband said, baby, listen, the doll, I moved the doll. And she was like, no, you didn't. You was at work. He's like, yeah, I came back and moved it. And it's like, no, I don't make sense. I'm scared. I feel like the dog moved on his own. You sure? And the father she didn't even know he moved it. He's like, I think I did. I thought I moved it. So next thing you know, they gave this doll away. And they donated it. And this doll been passed down through generations. So the story of this doll, of Kevin, happened in 1989. So in 1989, that's when the doll was told it was haunted. That was 1989. So there you have it. That's it for the dolls. That's it for the history and stories about these dolls, man. Like, comments, and subscribe if you new. And be on the lookout for more spooky videos coming in September and October. So the rest of August, we finna just be dropping just content. Positive content, story contents. No spooky shit. We taking a break from that spooky shit. I ain't dropping no more spooky shit until September and October. So August is gonna be a chill video, a chill vibe for August. So, and I might even drop some I might drop a horror movie collection. I might show y'all my horror movies I got. Sorry about the long video. I know it's a long ass fucking video, y'all. It's been like 35 minutes because I had to show y'all all these freaking dolls I have. All these dolls, all the history with Junkie, all the history. Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know in the comments too what doll y'all think is the creepiest. I know y'all gonna say probably this doll or one of these, but I want y'all opinion, man. What do y'all think about these dolls? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about these dolls, man. Y'all feel any energy, any paranormal activity? Because so far, I ain't felt nothing, and I'm glad I ain't felt nothing because I don't feel like dealing with a lot of activity. But that don't mean it's supernatural entertainment. It's gonna always be supernatural entertainment. And just because I drop videos about these dolls, just because these dolls not haunted, doesn't mean they can be haunted. You never know. Sometimes these dolls been passed down through generations. You just got to give it time. You got to respect the spirits, but nah, these dolls not haunted. But at the same time, you never know. That's why it's supernatural entertainment. I'm giving y'all that spooky shit, and I'm giving y'all that supernatural shit. So like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Love all my fans, and I'll catch y'all on my next video.